Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shani, hi! This jean jacket is so tight that I can't breathe. I really shouldn't have buttoned it up. I don't want to pass out. I should probably undo it. Ugh. Okay, so welcome to my Wednesday video. Today I want to give you a health update about myself because it's been a long time since I did that. I've actually only done that once and I went to look for that video and I couldn't find it. I don't know why. Does anybody know what happened to that video? So I don't remember exactly what I said in it, so I don't remember exactly what to update you on, so I'll just give you the list of things I'm going through right now. I have many different diagnoses. Is it diagnoses? I've heard diagnoses, but that sounds stupid to me. I'd rather say diagnoses. Diagnoses. I've had many diagnoses over the years, and a lot of them have stuck with me for a long time and are still with me. The ones that I still suffer from right now are fibromyalgia, endometriosis, irritable bowel syndrome, interstitial cystitis, hypoglycemia, anemia, gastroparesis, and then I have all the mental ones: depression, anxiety, bulimia, anorexia, OCD, hearing voices. So as far as the physical side effects that I get from all of those things, it's really hard because every day something is wrong. Every day something hurts. When you have that many things wrong with you, you're always gonna have something that hurts or that makes you feel sick. That's just how it is. And where I have a lot of problems with my stomach and my digestive system and things like that, the side effects from those are probably worse than the disease itself. Like, it's so terrible. So like I have irritable bowel syndrome. I've had that for the longest time. Everyone in my family has that. It just kind of runs in our family. But I also was diagnosed a few years ago with gastroparesis, and that was due to my eating disorder. And what that means is that I stopped digesting, and because my body wasn't used to holding down food ever and digesting normally. And so I developed gastroparesis. A lot of people with eating disorders develop this. A lot of people with other chronic health issues also develop it because of their diet and things. And so you put that together with the IBS, and I am in constant pain all the time. I always am bloated. I always am hurting. And then I always have really bad fissures in my anus, you're welcome, and hemorrhoids, and stomach ulcers, and butthole ulcers, and all of the ulcers and the gas and the acid. I get really bad acid reflux. So it's just kind of horrible. I'm always in pain with my stomach. I'm always in other kinds of pain with my endometriosis and my fibromyalgia. My endometriosis gives me extreme pain in my ovaries and in my lower back all the time, especially lately because I've been getting a lot more periods than I should be, because I need to go get my endometriosis scraped out, but we are still trying to get me healthy enough to do so. I've been drinking these every day. If anyone out there from Boost is watching, you need to sponsor me because I've been drinking them every day and they're really good. They're really good. At first, they smell like baby milk and that's gross to me, but it's actually quite chocolatey and goodness. Am I gonna get sued for putting this on there? Who's gonna watch this? Anyway, so I've been trying to get my levels up. That's another reason that I have been binging and purging less often recently, because my health was starting to get out of control and I need to get this surgery to get my endometriosis scraped out again. It's been like 8 years since I've done it. So I need to do it again because I can feel the pain spreading up to my ribs, and that's what happened last time, and they had to end up going in and scraping it all out. So that's really fun. And then the fibromyalgia, I hurt everywhere. I don't know if any of you, everyone knows somebody who suffered with it. I don't need to explain that, but man, I'm just in pain all the time, every day. My interstitial cystitis is something I was diagnosed with at 15 years old, I believe. And it's basically where I get cysts on my kidney and my bladder, and it results in many bladder infections, is what I call them. I don't know what it's actually called, but that's what I call them, and that's where my pee hole feels like it's on fire and that it has to pee constantly. You know that feeling, that urgency that you have to pee and it like starts to hurt, like if you hold it in for too long and it starts to hurt, that feeling all the time when I have a bladder infection. And lately, I've been getting 2 bladder infections a day. I went so long doing so well. I don't know what happened. Like I was only getting them maybe once a week, maybe twice a week for the longest time. And then all of a sudden recently, like a couple months ago, I started getting them every single day and sometimes twice a day. And it is so excruciating. I can't stand it. So that's another thing. I love that I can just complain about all of this. There are people out there fighting cancer and things, and I always feel bad complaining about my things, but at the same time I need to talk about it and how much it hurts, because I want everyone else out there to know that they're not alone. If you suffer from other chronic illnesses like I do, it's okay to admit that it sucks, even though there are things out in the world that suck more. Like, yeah, I don't have cancer, but this does suck too, and cancer freaking sucks the most. But you still need to own what you're going through, and that's what I'm trying to do. So hypoglycemia is where if I don't eat sugar every few hours, I start getting really shaky, really shaky. My sister has that too. Anemia comes from, I've always just been very anemic as long as I can remember. That's always like every time I got my blood drawn, even as a child, like that was always kind of on the lower end. Like I was a little bit anemic, but then as the years went on and I developed more and more eating disorders and my health got worse and worse, my anemia got so bad, and especially I would say over the last 5 years, it's gotten really bad. As you can see, I'm very pale. I actually have a buttload of bronzer on. I'm usually like that color right there, if that, just because I don't, and then I've been losing so much blood for my endometriosis that I just am so anemic right now. And so again, we're trying to get me healthy so we can get all the surgeries. And the gastroparesis, did I explain that already? I did explain that already. Okay, so the side effects from all of those are basically just physical pain in some way every day. Whether it's my stomach or headaches or backaches or my body aches or having acid reflux or having an ulcer or having hemorrhoids or having fissures or where sex is painful or having bladder infections. Like something happens every day, all day to me. And it is so embarrassing for me to say that because it makes me sound like a hypochondriac. But if I had my actual doctor's note here, I would tell you it's all true. But I feel so stupid saying that. I've always felt stupid. I've always had a lot of health problems and I've always felt stupid about it, but I'm trying not to anymore. And then as far as the mental stuff goes, we've got depression, we've got anxiety, we've got OCD, which is getting a lot better. Anxiety and hearing voices has not happened in a while. When's the last time I heard voices? I feel like it was quite a while ago, quite a few months ago, so that's really good. And then of course the eating disorders, bulimia and anorexia, and then self-harm, cutting myself, things like that. So with the depression, I would say that I am still struggling the most with that. It kind of comes and goes, but the depression / anxiety, actually, depression and anxiety just kind of come and go throughout the day. I never know when it's gonna hit. I never know how long it will stay. It just comes and goes. But as far as like the OCD, I am getting so much better. I did a video on it, or I answered a question or something about it recently, telling about how I used to be terrified of spiders and germs and things like that. And I've gotten so good at retraining my brain to not be afraid of things that are ridiculous to be afraid about, like spiders and germs and like stupid germs, like everyday germs. And I don't know, like I'm very proud of myself actually for that one, because I taught myself to change my thinking and to really kind of focus on why those problems were bothering me so much, and then that made it easier to not care as much anymore. So that's really good. Hearing voices, like I said, it's been a while, so that's really good. I would just say that, and then my bulimia and my anorexia, I'm going to be doing a video about this coming up. I'm going to kind of do like I've been saying this forever because my year mark on YouTube was in June, and I was going to do like a year review and see how far I've come and things like that with my eating disorder, and I never did it. Like, I started it, but then I got busy, and then other things got in the way, and then I got sicker, and then I was in the hospital, and blah, blah, blah. So as soon as I freaking just buckle down and do it, maybe that's what I'll do next week. I just wanted to give a year review, but basically I'll just say right now that my anorexia is non-existent right now, and I'm very happy about that. I have not restricted a meal in a long time. And my bulimia, like did I talk about this today or yesterday? I don't know. I filmed all my videos today, so it's hard to remember which one I talked about it in. Was it this one? I don't know. But anyway, my bulimia is getting so much better. Like, I'm very, very proud of myself, and I'm hoping that I can keep it up. Like, I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. So, yeah, like, I've only purged 3 times in the past 12 days. So that's incredible for me. So, well, that's my health update. I'm still going through it all. As far as like what's been getting better, not much. The OCD is getting better. That's all. Oh, and hearing voices, that's getting better. That's not a problem anymore. All the other stuffs are still a problem. So, what are your health problems? What are you going through? Let's all be going through our health struggles together, because I feel really stupid sometimes being 31 years old and having a million things wrong with me and having everybody look at me like, you're fine. And thank you again to all of you who have graciously donated to get me some teeth, because that's my other problem. Obviously, that's actually my biggest health problem right now. If you still would like to donate, I will put the information in the description box below, and you can go donate to my GoFundMe to get me some new teeth so that I'm out of pain, and I would really appreciate it, and I'm so grateful for all of you that already have. So yeah. I think that's the first time I burped today. That's weird. What's wrong with me? So anyway, I will see you tomorrow for a random Thursday video. I don't know what I'm going to do for it yet, but I'll see you for it. And I will see you Friday for a fun Friday with Danny, maybe? He might be too busy. I might be singing for you this Friday. If you have any songs that you suggest that you want me to sing, put it in the comments below so that I can hurry and try and plan on doing it for Friday. I don't know, maybe we'll see if I'm brave enough. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to spread my message beyond everything else. That is what I'm here for, to spread the message, to make people more comfortable about talking about eating disorders, so that it's not so shameful, so that we can take away the secrecy and the loneliness, because that's where it thrives. And so we should save ourselves and save so many lives, so that we can be not eating disordered anymore. That was so good. Okay, thank you for watching. You're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye! I'm a dork.